So let's now take a look at tips that have to do with mostly typing and writing on your Mac. So there's a few tips here that have to do with the dictionary. Now when you're typing, whether it's in TextEdit or whether it's in Pages, or even when you're reading text, say in Safari, you can select text and quickly bring up the dictionary two ways. First, you can use the context menu and you can say look up and you get dictionary definitions. You can also use Command Option D and that brings it up. So you can do that to really quickly bring up dictionary. Now the dictionary itself, if you search for that and bring up the dictionary app, you can do translations in there. In addition to doing like clicking on English and doing English dictionary and thesaurus, which is important, you can also do things like translations, like for instance French English. So now how did I get this translation here? Well, under dictionary preferences you have to go and then tell it that you want to go and then tell it that you want that dictionary in there. So there's a bunch of dictionaries in here, and you see I've checked off the French English dictionary here. There's German English, Spanish English. There's a bunch of different ones that you can select to have available in the dictionary. Now as far as typing is concerned, I showed before when we were talking about customizing folder names that you can easily type emojis or symbols. All you need to do is do Option, then Control Command Space, and that brings up a little interface here where you can flip through all the different emoji that are available and symbols. There's tons of stuff that you can insert in here, and the symbols will be useful for things like Greek letters and special currency symbols and things like that. Now how do you make heads or tails of all of this? How do you find things in here? Well, you can search. So for instance, if you want the euro symbol, just search for euro and there it is, and you just double click on it and it will insert it. So even emoji, if you want a frown or something like that, you can search using a search term. Sometimes it doesn't show up, like sometimes the right thing you want isn't on the right word, because it's not like there's a huge list of keywords that define each thing. So you get different things for happy as for smile. So try different things to find the emoji that you want, but it's really useful, especially for looking for symbols and things to type. Now when you're dealing with text like here, you probably know that you can use the arrow keys to move back and forth one character at a time. But you can also hold the Option key down and jump one word at a time, and the Command key will jump to the beginning and end of a line. I'm going to add some more lines in here. If I do Command left arrow, it jumps. Sorry, there we go. Command left, Command right, jump to the beginning and the end of a line. Option jumps one word at a time. And you could also use this for selection. So you can arrow forward, but if you hold the Shift key down and arrow forward, you can see you select things. If I Option and arrow forward, you select by word. So it's nice to be able to do that. If I use the up and down arrows with the Command key, it jumps to the beginning and the end of the document. Option, beginning or end of each line. So investigate using the Option key and the Command key to quickly move around in there. Writers that write a lot of words per day usually like to keep their hands on the keyboard, and learning how to use the arrows in conjunction with Option and Shift and Command really can help a lot.